everyone, and welcome back to another Aussie Empires video. Today we'll be showing you how to, use resources. Now, I'm going to just show you how to place them down, because, for all you new beginners it might be a bit confusing. And I'm also going to show you how to do it with triggers, so basically add resources, make resource trickles and all that lovely jubbly good stuff. Now let's just start off real simple. Basically, if you want to use resources, you just go to others and click on the Gaia player, and you will go all the way down here, and you can see like the forage bushes. You also have like fruit bushes, and as we all know, forage bushes have food. Fruit bushes have food too. So I'm just gonna place them like right here. Got a nice little thing, as you guys can see here. Gold mines also here, so that's really cool. Same for stone mines. So I'm just gonna scroll all the way down, and we've got stone mines. Sweet. Look at these. Look at this. Awesome. Amazing. Now you can also place trees, but these are like just like singular ones with like no underbrush or anything. So see, there's like nothing under it. But if you do want to place like forests, for wood, you can just kind of go to the terrain, click on forest, and just boom, you've got wood. Amazing. Difficult, I know. Now, if you want to place sheep and deer and all that fun stuff, or camels, if you want to place camels, it's basically the same as in the others tabs. Just go to Gaia, go to units, and let's look for sheep, shall we? That's a stork, that's not a sheep. Here we go. Boom. You've got sheep. Now this doesn't only work for Gaia, you can also go to player 1 and it'll be owned by you, but if you want to play or place deer or boars or all that, it does have to be in Gaia. See, you've got Arctic foxes. Oh, that's really cool, look at that. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, nice. I'm learning it. Ooh, they're even gold now. Okay, I'm gonna place a bear. It's pretty cool, I like bears. Alright, well, enough about bears, but basically if you want to start like your scenario with like resources or whatever, or a certain resource, or don't want to start your scenario with resources, you just go to players. Now I'm gonna just click player 1 for me. As you guys can see here, you've got food, stone, gold, wood, pop limit, base priority. We're just gonna ignore that real quick. Just scrap that, just erase it out of your memory. Now you can just change these numbers to whatever you want, really, and that'll basically be your starting resources. Now please don't forget to do the same for your AIs, otherwise they'll have nothing and won't start with anything. And the pop limit, that's the amount of population you have normally, around 125, I guess. I don't know, do whatever you want with it, it's your scenario, I'm not the boss. Now, triggers. This is very simple, really simple. Now either you can say, well, if player 2, I made 6 players, oops. Player 2 is going to be our friend, so we're just going to go to diplomacy. I like player 1 with player 2. And what we're going to do is, going to make a little crappy town. So like, boom. And we're also going to play one for us, so we're buddies. But we want them to, tribute us food, resources basically. So we're just going to, I'm going to call it TR for tribute, because I'm lazy. Oh, here we go. There we go. Awesome. And we're going to click on the tribute trigger. Play 2, player 1. And don't forget to give the amount that you want to tribute in here. Because if they have no resources to tribute you with, they're not going to tribute you anything. So if you want them to tribute you 500 food, but they've only got 2 food, you'll only get 2 food. So that's really nice. So basically that's one way of doing it. So I'm just going to go into the game real quick. Just show you just really quickly that this works. So just give me a second. See, why are we? Oh, we Spartans. Cool. See, look, 450 feet. All right. Now I know that I clicked on 500, but this is a normal AI, so they've probably just made a villager because they're stupid. But it doesn't matter. It's fine. It does work. So just to show you. So that's basically like one way of doing this. Now the other way is by using modified resources. So I'm going to click on this modify resource like that, And we're just gonna do very, very simple, modify resource. There we go. Player 1, and we're gonna add 200 food, or whatever. You can do whatever you want. I'm just gonna disable this trigger so it doesn't start. And we're gonna get back into the game to show that this works. So yeah. Give me a second again. Alright, well, look here. It works. Crazy. I know, right? Now you can also do something really cool with this modify resource, like a trickle, so that it slowly goes up, which I use a lot in my scenarios for like risk style. Basically, once you, I don't know, conquer a city, you like get a little trickle of food, gold, whatever. So just back into the game as we go, and just give me a second, and we're back in. So basically, how do we do this? Well, it's actually really easy. It's literally 2 triggers, and first of all, you just got to put it on looping. So we're just gonna trickle, boom. Basically, going to say, well, every 3 seconds, or maybe 2. We're just going to say 2. We're going to modify the resource, or choose, and we're going to choose gold. Play 1, add gold. Oh, where's gold? Here it is. Add gold. Add 1. And basically, so every 2 seconds, this will be added, and this can be like, you know, amplified. So if I have like 5 triggers that do this, it'll build up real fast. I'm actually going to do that. Just a second. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's try it out, shall we? See? It just boom. It just keeps going up. It's quite cool. Like, I quite like this. I find it really fun. But yeah, so that's basically resources. Now with tributes, it'll constantly give like a notification, which is not really that fun in my opinion, because otherwise it gets annoying real fast, trust me. But you can also make like your ally tribute you after a certain bit, but you have to work that out with your AI. But I'll show you how to do that real quick too, because I'm trying to get everything, you know, done in this video, so that, you know, you guys can just watch this video, get like 5 bits of information for the price of 1, you know, all quality content here, as we know. So just let me get back into the game. This is gonna just be a lot of gobbledygook, but that's a word I say a lot. Anyway, so we're just gonna delete all this because this sucks. Screw you. Bye bye. Everything gone. Sweet. Okay. So basically, tributes can be done, as in an AI gives you. I'm always just gonna choose food. It can be done without having to really use AI. Now, what I like to do is, I'm just gonna call it tribute again. Basically, if the AI has like a certain amount of food, so if I'm not mistaken, let's have a look. Here we go. Accumulate attribute. Player 2 has like, let's say 1,000 food, right? Then we'll say, okay. Then we will want to, let's see, tribute to player 1. So from player 2 to player 1, 200 food of that total, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to loop this. And basically the fun thing is, because you tribute 200 from that 1,000, it'll go to 800. Now normally I'd say do a bit more, but basically it means it won't loop unless they've reached, you know, 1,000. So there's a little bit of time in between. So actually maybe I'm going to do it 500. I'm also going to make an extra one to just at a certain point put, you know, their amount from 1,000. So just give me a second. And we're going to say, I'm just going to food. Now don't look at this. The AI will get food on their own, you know, on their own. So once it hits 1,000, you can actually make tributes. So I'm just going to say 20 seconds. 20 seconds, and we'll modify the resource for player 2. So this is just for me. This is just for the video, but I'm gonna add it in anyways because very lazy. 1,000 food. Okay, so now let's get into the game, and I'll show you guys that this is quite interesting. All right, now we wait. Nice little Byzantine Dark Age towns. I always like this, you know, this in the middle. Very cool. So 20 seconds. Any second now. Did I loop the trigger? See? Boom. Oh, I might have doubled it, but still, see? Tribute, and then after 20 seconds, it should come again. I might have doubled it. Might have given them a bit too much food, but whatever. This does work. So after 20 seconds, it should go up again, and we'll get a lot of food. But anyway, I'm just going to quickly check that this is correct, because I don't think I've looped this. No, I have not. Oopsie. Basically, player 2 has 1,000 food. It will attribute 500 to us, and then after 20 seconds, we'll get this much food. And I think player 2 is an idiot, because the issue is they make villages, and they've already got 500 food. So this is kind of stupid, so we're going to go back in, because it does work properly, but the AI is dumb. Of course it is. So just give a second, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, anytime now, come on. Boom, 500. See, they go up too, because they get the resources, and now we're gonna wait another 20 seconds. Any second now. Come on. Don't have all day. I mean, I do. There we go, see? Boom, it just goes up. So that's really cool. Now the reason that it does double is because it, it starts off with 500. Then they get 1,000 extra, which means they end up with 1,000, and but normal AI, so that you make, in the the last video I made with the AI, it'll make, it'll get food on its own, which means it'll take like how long for them to, I don't know, to get this amount of food. You can always change it if you want more time in between tributes, but it's a really cool thing that you can do in your scenarios if you have like an AI. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed this video, because it was quite a mess to explain, from this basic stuff of resources to the tributes and the modify resources, because it can be a bit annoying, because triggers most of the time don't make any bloody sense. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and see you in the next video.